Hi, this is Lindsay Knoll from Light Gray Art Lab, and I am going to show you the In Place Wish You Were Here exhibition project book. This is a book that we printed to coincide with the In Place exhibition, which happened this summer, right at the end of the summer. It features 50 artists, creatives, and collaborators from around the world that have chosen really interesting and exotic places, spaces, and locations. The exciting thing about this book is we've done it in a large format, which really shows some interesting things about kind of wide format scales and images. On the back side, you can see here, this is still in the packaging, the back cover, as well as each one is signed and numbered, so of course you can get a very special one, and we have an edition of 600, so really very cool kind of a thing. And of course here you can see the edge of the book. So I'm going to unwrap this really quick. We're excited because this book is the second book that we've published. It's one of several printed projects that we've done in coordination with the exhibition. Again, the In Place book really is a great example of showing where amazing locations are, kind of what the history, some of the folklore, some of the stories behind each of these are. So on the very first page, you can see here we have an example of what the exhibition and project was about. A little bit of information about Light Gray Art Lab and the exhibition itself. And then here you can see a map of all locations that are within this book. So each one, of course, corresponds really nicely. And here is a little key code, too. So if you're looking to see, oh, what does that mean? And, where are these places? You can find each one here as well on the inside of the front cover. The front cover is made of a heavier stock. It's nice. We've got this double flap for durability, but also gives it a little bit of a surprise. Again, copyright page and title page here. The cover, of course, was done by Eric Krenz, which is one of the artists that have participated in the exhibition. Really great guy and such an epic cover. So here you can see, too, the foreword was contributed by Lonnie Dupree, which is really exciting because he's done quite a few interesting things in his career. He is actually an Arctic explorer and dog sledder. He's participated on many different types of expeditions, including ones to the North Pole by dog sled only. So very cool things. You can hear about his thoughts here, not only about polar explorers, but also about the idea of exploration and discovery. And then as we turn into some of the pages here in the art book, you can get an idea of the different types and places. So, for example, over on the left hand side, you see all of the artwork, and it sort of changes depending on the page. But on the right-hand side here, you have the corresponding flag, as well as title and place, the artist's name here, and also the coordinates. And so these are actual coordinates. So if you type these into the internet, you can figure out, where these places are. So again, too, along this side, you can read a little bit about the history, the folklore, and the experience of people that are visiting. So part of what this book was meant to do was to show you the hidden aspects of each of these places. As I continue to page through here, you can see the layouts change depending on which ones, but a really diverse kind of art. Everything from very expressive work to some more that focus on a little bit of an abstraction, but a lot of the artists, too, have come from a concept art background who usually do work that really helps define different locations for everything from example, from animations to video games, editorial illustrators, some fine artists, and, of course, product designers as well. So many people from many backgrounds. So very cool stuff. Again, it ranges from places that exist these days to other things that may have existed at one point but now are unable to be found. Really beautiful works that take you into the depths of the earth. For example, these are the illuminated caves in Okinawa, Japan. Two places that are really exhilarating and sometimes terrifying. So you can see Derwezi gas field here. So one of the best things about the book again, is just really seeing, in some situations you can see very metropolitan areas, other ones are kind of these open vistas. Again, it's really placing you right, on the verge or in the midst of each of these locations so you can be transported there and kind of learn a little bit about what that place was like or what it is like. Again, some of the exciting things too as you page through the book, you can really see exactly how the artists have seen this place in real life, or whether they're kind of helping you to see a place that does no longer exist. Or really to take a folkloric tale, for example, like this one, and really show you how it could be if it were in real time. So again, as I keep paging through the book, there are, it's an 80-page book, so of course pages sort of exchange between this kind of wide format as well as others that have 2 per page. And through the rest of the book, too, you can kind of see colors, patterns, sort of the movement of everything as well. And so each page, of course, you've done kind of a thicker paper. It's really nice. It's very tactile. The text itself, is a little bit in a light gray. And of course, each one again has the corresponding location, place on the map, coordinates, artist information, and place information. So again, you get this world trip kind of at your leisure. Again, it's another beautiful one. Some are very lonely. Some a little bit more about the company that you might keep there. And some are just about exploring the piece themselves. And so, again, every single one is different. Of course, the artist spin has put some really magical, beautiful things into these places. So even if you've been to some of these, for example, Toledo, Spain, is seen from the artist's perspective as he is somebody who lives there currently. And then other places, may have existed, and it really is just seeing it through the vision of the artists themselves. So, again, as we're nearing the end of the book, you can kind of see the diversity of the art styles, the different topics, and really the atmosphere. Again, here we have the cover image. And so not only is this book, too, just a beautiful art book, but it has a lot of great information. So if, for example, you're looking for new places to visit, it's great to take a look at. Or if you're just looking to be inspired, it's a wonderful book to pick up as well. So here we have our last image. And then in the back, which is something we like to do with a lot of our projects, we have a contributing artists, authors, and editors section where you can read about the people themselves. And one of the things that we like about this exhibition and all of our exhibitions at Light Gray Art Lab is that our artists are from all over the place. So, of course, here, for example, you can see the artist's name, you can see the location where they are from, and then the location that they decided to contribute for this, as well as a small bio about them and the things that they've contributed to the rest of their careers, and then also information on how to find them. We have a couple pages dedicated to this too, so you can really get to know the people behind the work as well. And on the final pages here, which is the back cover and facing page, we have some information about Light Gray Art Lab. You can see our small flag there where we're located, and a little bit about us on this page as well, and our thank you on the inside page. So, in total, again, the book is on a really nice heavy stock. You can kind of see how, the the thickness of the book, again, the spine and how that is, as well as sort of the double flap here. A little bit of a double flap. And there you have it. To find out more about this project, you can visit our website, www.lightgrayartlab.com. That's gray with an E. And you can also find this on the shop, which is shop.lightgrayartlab.com, along with many of our other projects and a ton of great artwork. Thanks for watching.